Home is a Fire. Chapter 1, The Subway. The 4 train is barreling down Lexington Avenue, and I can see the reflection of my face in the glass of the subway door. I'm not pretty. My mind is wandering to when I first moved to New York from Tennessee 12 years ago. I was 21 years old, fresh out of college, and ready to take on the world. In my first week in the city, I vividly remember squeezing myself onto a packed 4 train similar to this one, with a sweat-inducing lack of air conditioning. There were a million hands and arms and bags stretching between poles, doors, and ceiling, like a twister board on the move, yet no one was touching anybody else. New Yorkers have this uncanny ability to live in this huge metropolis of millions and yet never violate the space of a stranger. It's an unwritten rule. Anyway, I had sardined myself next to a lady in a dark blue polyester suit jacket, skirt, and running shoes, very working girl. She was staring off into the train doors with a glazed look that was a mixture of boredom and acceptance, the reflection of her face next to mine. I was all smiles and newbie excitement. Slowly, dully, and with no emotion, her lips parted. "I've been riding this train for 15 years, she said to no one in particular, her eyes never moving. I glanced away from her reflection, creased my brow, and assured myself that I would never become her. And now, here I am, 12 years later, staring at my own reflection, the corners of my lips resting softly somewhere down near my toes. My boyfriend David is talking non-stop about our upcoming wedding. We are on a packed 4 train on our way to City Hall to apply for our marriage license, and he's ticking off the items on our to-do list. His lips are moving and his hands are fluttering about excitedly like a kid who's just had too many pixie sticks. I'm leaning on the back of a seat, between the pole and the door, with my hands stuffed in the pockets of my jeans, and he's practically dancing on the tips of his toes in front of me, surfing hands-free. He refuses to touch any surface on the train, ever. "And then we have to look at that spot in Central Park again, remember?" he started. "Not the one where Tony and Jill got married. That was awful. All those screaming kids, right? I mean, how could they? That's why I don't trust wedding planners. I mean, didn't they check that space at all beforehand? And I know you don't want a religious ceremony, but do you really trust that online preacher license thing? Can you really get ordained online? I mean, yeah, it would be great for Marcos to marry us, but is it legal? Really? I mean, I don't want to run into problems with our taxes later, because God knows we don't want to get audited. But we can talk about that later. I mean, there's just so much more we have to decide." He paused for effect. "I think I really want to wear white. Can I wear white? Is that crazy? I mean, I know we're not virgins and all, but do you really think that matters these days? Besides, hello, we're gay. All rules out the window, right? Oh, my mother is freaking. I mean, she's way too excited about this and all, but she's gonna get worse. Total control. She'll want total control over this thing, but I promise you, babe, I am not letting her anywhere near it. It's just you and me against the world. It's gonna kill me, but I'm gonna pull this off all by myself. Just you wait. Oh, and I'm staring at his face, and I can hear what he's saying, but I don't think I can listen anymore. My heart is racing, and all I can feel is the bump, bump, whack of the tracks below my feet as the snippets of graffiti on the tunnel walls race by. The beads of perspiration start to trickle down my forehead. My stomach is rising up to meet my throat. I can feel my back get prickly with sweat, and I'm about to ruin another shirt. The train pulls to a stop at 14th Street, and I instinctively shift to one side of the door as the city begins to move all around me. David is still talking. It's as if he's taken control over all of the oxygen in the subway car, and I'm on life support. "Next stop, Brooklyn Bridge, City Hall," the pre-recorded voice speaks out, jarring me back to reality. The doors chime to warn they are closing, and I step off the train, backwards, as they shut in front of me. David, in a panic, rushes forward with his hands pressed to the glass. Oh my God, what happened?" he screams through the glass. "It's the next stop. Oh my God, don't panic, it's okay. Get the next train, I'll wait for you." "I'm breaking up with you," I say, almost to myself. Wait, what? I can't hear you." "I'm breaking up with you," I scream and repeat. "I'm breaking up with you. I'm sorry." The car is pulling away, and suddenly David is no longer speaking. His hands are still pressed to the glass. His face is white and pale and frightened and gone to Brooklyn Bridge City Hall without me. I take another step back and feel faint. I can't breathe. I need air. The thick heat of the tunnel is pressing down on me as I bound up the steps 2 by 2 to Union Square Park and grab the nearest free bench. There's a homeless man to my left with his entire world of belongings strapped to a Walgreens shopping cart like a Grand Canyon mule made of blue plastic and metal and string. He is the king of the magpies, and he collects every shiny object in his path. To my right, a tourist is eating an overpriced street pretzel. I pull my phone from my pocket and stare at it numbly, knowing there's only one call I can make. There's only one person who can make me feel better right now. The phone rings, and I get her voicemail. Hey, Mom, it's me, Derek. I'm coming home.
Wow,
That's it.
super.